Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh, and very good evening to everybody. It's really emotional moment for me. And I would like to thank all of you because it's a Sunday and you took the time to come and attend this moment. I know you might have felt a little bit time saving, though you have the family you have, but this is something great feelings that I have got from you. This moment I'll never forget. So ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, visionaries, leaders and the creators, good evening to all of you. Tonight is not just an event, tonight is a moment where an idea became reality. A vision becomes a legacy, and a dream born in Dubai rises to meet the world. I stand before you not to simply as the founder of Mubin's empire, but as someone who can believe in silence. Not the silence of absence, but the silence of power, a depth of identity. Me began with one question. What does luxury feel like when it stops being a product and becomes a memory? I wanted to create something more than perfume. I wanted to create a feeling, a moment can wear, a story you can carry, a legacy you can leave behind. Dubai is where this story was born, a city that itself carries the scent of ambition, of resilience, of impossible dreams become possible. And so tonight, for the first very time, I present to you the essence of that journey. With Majestic, the crown of the royal endurance, for those who lead not by volume, but by presence. Desert bloom, the spirit of new beginnings, a fragrance inspired by dawn in the magnificent land. Silent sands, where stillness becomes strength. A tribute to the truth that your silence is your power. These perfumes are not created for the world, they are created for the few. The ones who move quietly but change everything. The ones whose presence is felt before they even speak. The ones who don't follow luxury, they define it. Mubin's empire is not here to enter the market. We are here to elevate it, redefine it, and rebuild it. Set a new standard of what ultra luxury truly means. Tonight marks the empire of legacy, a legacy built on craftsmanship, on vision, and on the courage to create something timeless. I want to thank each of you being part of this moment, for witnessing the birth of the brand that carries my heart, my story, and my belief in what future luxury can be. This is the empire where we are building together. Let me start with a small story. Why this Mubin's empire, came into reality from a dream. Let me take you back in 1995. I was a teenage and I was studying in school in Kolkata, West Bengal. It was a summer holiday. It was June. So during this holiday, we came to our native place. in village. So our car came one day, and then I ran out to see who is there in my car or in our car. The car was empty. So I asked the driver, so I used to call Samad uncle. I said, Samad uncle, why no was in the car? He said, just go and tell your mom that she has to go to Calcutta. Some important work is there. I said, okay, I'll go and inform. So I told my mom that we have to go to Calcutta. Some important work is there. So I was the youngest, or I'm the youngest son. So my mom told me, get ready, we'll go together. I said, okay. Now, before I go to my mom, I asked Samad uncle, the driver, who was there in the car? He asked me, why? I said, no, something I felt. He said, what? I said, I'll tell you later. So I went, told my mom, and then came. And then we sat down in the car and we started moving to Calcutta. Then I asked the driver again, now, can you tell me the truth? Who was in the car? He started smiling. I told him, okay, don't tell, I will tell. I said, tell me honestly, was my father in the car? Then he asked me, how do you know that? I said, see, when you came, when you put down the glass of the car, I smelled something, the fragrance, the scent. And that has triggered me, that scent, that perfume, only used by my father. And in that age, it came into my subconscious mind that a fragrance, a scent, a perfume can become your identity. So, you are not present, but you are felt. You are not there, but your power is there. And from that time, I thought that a fragrance can identify you, who you are. You can be felt in your absence. Who was that person in the room? Because of the fragrance that you are using, it's help you to know your actual identity. And that is the reason that I thought I will create and the identity, and that identity will be in the empire, and that empire should have an identity, king, queen, and the soul. 3 pillars of an empire. So further, this is the empire we are building together. The empire of feeling, as I said, the empire of memory, because I still remember my father because of the perfume and the scent, and the empire of the identity, that your perfumes help you to identify who you are. An empire, me, Mubin's empire. Welcome to the beginning of me. Thank you so much.